नमस्ते, स्वागत छ यहाँलाई ब्ल्याक एन्ड व्हाइटमा। भविष्य सुनिश्चित गर्नको निम्ति हामीहरूले के मात्र गर्नु पर्दैन, एउटा बाल्यकालदेखि वृद्ध अवस्थासम्ममा थुप्रै थुप्रै कामहरू गर्नुपर्छ। तर भविष्यको कर्णधारहरू को हुन्छन्? आजका युवा, आजका पिढीहरू नै भविष्यका कर्णधार बन्छन्। त्यसको निम्ति आवश्यकता के हुन्छ? धेरै कुरा हुन्छ, तर सबैभन्दा ठुलो आवश्यकता भनेको शिक्षा। कस्तो शिक्षा, कस्तो सिस्टमबाट हुर्केका छन्, कस्तो शिक्षा प्राप्त गरेका छन्, that determines the character, attitude and perception of that particular child when they turn into a youth and a citizen. Because this country depends totally on them. Let's watch this profile. What has been done, what needs to be done, you will understand very nicely.
प्रत्येक विद्यार्थीको स्वभाव भिन्न भिन्नै प्रकारको हुन्छ। त्यसैले हरेक विद्यार्थीलाई परम्परागत किताबी ज्ञान भन्दा भिन्नै व्यावहारिक एवं अनुभव र मनोवैज्ञानिक आधारमा दीक्षित बनाउनु पर्छ भन्ने मान्यता राख्नुहुने शिक्षासेवी दीप्ती आचार्य विगत 20 वर्षदेखि निरन्तर शिक्षा सेवामै समर्पित हुनुहुन्छ। नेपालकै पहिलो मन्टेसरी शिक्षा पद्धतिको तालिम प्राप्त शिक्षासेवी आचार्यले 12 वर्ष मन्टेसरी शैक्षिक प्रणालीको तालिममा आफ्नो अमूल्य समय व्यतीत गर्नुभएको छ। आचार्यकै सक्रियतामा नेपालमा मन्टेसरी शिक्षा पद्धतिको सुरुवात भएको हो भन्दा अतिशयोक्ति नहोला। प्री स्कुल र इन्टरनेसनल स्कुल सञ्चालन गरिरहनु भएकी दीप्ती आचार्य हाल संस्कृति इन्टरनेसनल स्कुलकी निर्देशक समेत हुनुहुन्छ। हरेक शिक्षकले आफ्ना विद्यार्थीहरूलाई व्यक्तिगत रूपमा र मनोवैज्ञानिक तरिकाले ध्यान दिन सके मात्र उचित शिक्षा प्रदान गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने मान्यताका साथ उहाँले प्रत्येक कक्षामा सीमित विद्यार्थी मात्र सामेल गराई आफ्नै प्रत्यक्ष निगरानीमा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको व्यावहारिक शिक्षा पद्धति अनुरूप अध्यापन गराउँदै आउनु भएको छ।
नमस्ते दीप्ती आचार्यज्यू, स्वागत छ यहाँलाई ब्ल्याक एन्ड व्हाइटमा।
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।
व्यस्त हुनुहुन्छ?
एकदमै व्यस्त।
फ्यामिली आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ, शिक्षाको क्षेत्रमा लागि पर्नु भएको छ,
लागेको छु,
दौडिनु भएको छ,
एकदमै
100 मिटर ड्यास नै हान्नु भएको छ अहिले।
200
100 meters is fastest actually.
Yeah, right. But 200 is actually fast. 400, you can like sprint and then again take a dash. But 200 is actually keep on. Yes.
You have to keep on with that pace.
Absolutely.
So you don't get tired.
No.
How tired are you?
I get very tired sometimes. But even if I want to rest, I can't, because it's there at the back of my mind. And I want to keep on going.
तपाईको बारेमा कुरा गर्नु पर्दा मैले दीप्ती आचार्य को भनेर अहिले मैले सोध्न पर्दा को हुनुहुन्छ तपाई?
I'm an educator. I really want to make a difference in the education system.
तपाईको फिलोसफी फरक छ नि त फेरि?
Yes. Right.
सक्नुहुन्छ त गर्नलाई?
I'm trying. I'm giving it my best.
You're not going to give up?
No.
कति वर्ष भयो अहिले?
I've been in this line for nearly 20 years now in the education field.
20 years is not a joke.
Nobody believes me actually.
Is this because you trotted around schools to schools to schools to schools and you did your education in different part of the world, India, and you are finally here?
I didn't think I would be in the education sector, though I come from a family of teachers. I thought that I will do something else, but I was not very sure. But I think very early in life, I was introduced to teaching, introduced to schools. And though I did give it a shot to work in INGO or with advertising field, I felt that calling, with children.
That the core,
yes,
the core of the heart was always saying, it's time for you to come.
Yes.
Mommy, come and teach us something.
True.
Teachers, mom, dad.
Right. I don't teach anymore though, and I really miss teaching. I really miss being with children, in the classroom to see that aha moment. When kids get things, that understanding, and I do miss that, but I am training teachers. I want them to really feel from their heart and not be a teacher, but a facilitator for children to really grow their curious mind.
Is that because you've been educated in the United States of America for Montessori?
In fact, the first one in Nepal to do a training from birth to 3. So that's how I started. I did my training from birth to 3. Where I really got to learn what are the core points of a child right from conceiving.
Okay.
So that was my starting point, and that really got me hooked. And I realized that children really need that nurturing right from the environment in the womb.
So the mother is the biggest teacher.
Biggest, absolutely.
हामी सबै भन्ने गर्छौं नि.
It is true.
And the affiliation with mother, I think they are bound by that mother's care,
Absolutely.
love, and
It's
teachings.
unconditional.
You are talking about facilitating a child with a good education, a different philosophy in
Yes,
education, right?
yes.
But at the same time, कहिलेकाहीँ गाह्रो पनि त हुन्छ नि, because पहिलेको जस्तो समय छैन अहिले. श्रीमान पनि श्रीमती पनि काम गर्ने समय हो यो. एकजनाको कमाइमा बस्न सकिँदैन.
कमाई भन्दा पनि, what I would say is, a woman, if she has been educated, she has to work. I really feel so.
त्यो त घरको कुरा. Preschools. Now you have elementary also, right?
Yes, I started from preschools because, as I said earlier, I did
School
my preschool is called Montessori Children's House.
Okay.
And then I have a school called Bridgewater International School. And now, because we moved to Halchowk, elementary and secondary and high school, so that is Sanskriti International School. Sanskriti.
अंग्रेजी नामहरु पर
अलिकति पढगा.
के कारण छ?
I think culture is really missing. And no matter what's said and done, we may take many things from the West. We should never forget our culture.
संस्कृति र अरु स्कुलको डिफरेन्स मैले सोधे भने के भन्नुहुन्छ तपाई?
Like right
Without
now,
being biased.
Okay. Our type of school where we really focus on progressive education, there are a few. I would
What
say
is
about 4 or 5.
progressive education?
Progressive education, bhaneko चाहिँ it's not the traditional method. Basically, we're following the child. So the need of the child with the need of the hour. So the child progresses, because a child, anyone progresses in his own pace.
So you're basically based on playway system.
No, it's not called playway system. It's called progressive education.
So there's a difference between playway and progressive now?
Playway is more for children. Okay, there are many theories, there are many curriculum in the world, there are many researches being done. But what new researchers say is that we need to follow the child.
So basically
the child
you're
is
not a
the
road
father
system.
of the man. No.
Definitely
no,
not.
No. There are certain things, we have to study. You have to learn. Let's see, if you have to learn the theorems, you have to learn the rules and regulations of some things.
Understand the matter.
But you have to understand the concept. Where did that come from?
Okay.
Why?
You do that?
Yes, that is what we do right from
Wow.
preschool.
You do that?
We want children to learn by experiencing themselves.
I would love to visit a school.
Please
honestly.
do. Please do. I want
Because
all the people to actually visit the
Sanskriti.
school. Sanskriti.
Where is this now?
It's in Halchowk. It's in between Halchowk and Thulo Bharang.
So you're up to what classes do you
We
have?
are up to grade 6 and we are upgrading every year.
Every year.
Yes, and this year we are going to be grade 7.
Stay back with Black and White. I'm going to come back with Diptee with more of Sanskriti, and let's see what she has in store for us to tell. Welcome back to Black and White. I have with a very beautiful, pretty lady, educationist, Diptee. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So the difference between progressive studies and regular.
Regular. We would say, मान्छेहरूले टिचर्सहरूले भन्छ नि बुझ्यौ तिमीले so fast, so easily. How can you understand? Mozart once said, after 20 years, he listened to one composition and he did it again. Because he said, after 20 years, I understood it more. So, your understanding, it just keeps deepening understanding. So nothing can be understood within a second. So what we give, yes, what we can really give children is skills. So we want to really
to understand.
Yes, to understand, to learn, to have that love for learning throughout life.
You do that at Sanskrit?
Yes, we do that.
Tell me, honestly, how many students do you have in up to grade 6 now, total?
About 110.
That's it?
Yes.
You don't have 1,000?
No,
Why
we
not?
don't. We are still trying to prove to parents, I guess. No, actually, it's just been our 5th year.
Okay.
And we don't take children in between because we want our own product. What we did was, ek dui choti admission beachma class thulo ma, when we took them, they came from traditional backgrounds, and it was quite difficult for them
to adapt.
Special
parents like our own.
Yes. Yes, but once they come in, it takes a little while, maybe about 2 months, 3 months. Then they understand that, our children, it's not only about rote learning, by heart garne, they need to be analytical, they need to think critically, they have to be creative. That is more important in life.
एउटा example दिनुस् न ल progressive teaching.
Let's say children become very confident. So भनौँ न हामीले कुनै subject कुनै let's say maths कै multiplication सिकाउन लागेको छौं रे. It's very easy to say, you know, how we learned. We learned it.
2 ones are 2, 2 is the
4. Like 2 ones are, what is 2 ones are? Actually it was 2 and 2 is 4. 2 ones are भयो के हो त्यो जा? One जा भयो. You know, but actually it is, you know, we are putting things together, multiplication. Division is sharing.
You can even come backward also.
Yes.
जहाँबाट point गरे पनि
निकाल्न सक्छ.
That means they understand
why.
Yeah.
The whys. Not why, what भन्ने कुरा भन्दा पनि why. कसरी यो भइरहेछ त? यो गर्यो भने what is the further step for this? So they analyze themselves.
So basically 2 into 2 is 4.
We don't do that.
2 plus 2 is 4. It's the same stuff.
Right.
But you make them understand.
We're grouping two groups.
Okay, you're
Yes,
grouping them
right.
and putting it
and
together.
then adding it. We're having
adding.
2 groups and 2 groups are being
So that's
added.
progressive.
Yes. And we are not trying to follow some American philosophy or a British philosophy. What we are trying to do is be at par with them. So that, you know, after 15 years when our children passed out, they're going to be there with them.
Confidence level फरक हुन्छ.
Absolutely.
अब एउटा कुरा सोच्नु.
I'll tell you something. A few years back, I was doing a parent-teacher meeting with the parents. So one parent after the meeting came up to me and said, "Ma'am, पढ्ने भन्ने कुरा त पढिहाल्छ, आइहाल्छ. तपाई जस्तो कहिले बोल्न थाल्छ अरे."
They need that.
So they need that in today's world.
It's how you present yourself, the
Absolutely,
attitude,
yes.
the perception about topics that
Absolutely.
you talk about,
You have to be confident
understanding.
with full
Full
confidence.
But now one very clinical, a very critical and a clinical question for you.
Okay.
के तपाईको स्कुलमा थुप्रै विद्यार्थी राख्नुहुन्छ?
राख्दिन.
किन?
Because you cannot give that individual attention to children then. Imagine you have 40 minutes of a period and you have 40 children. So 1 minute
त्यो पनि
for the
पुग्दैन.
teacher, it's not enough. For the child, it's not enough at all. So if you're going to keep many children in the class, you know, I don't think so you can follow progressive education. So what will happen is the
how will you
teacher,
sustain them?
it's a really difficult task that we are doing.
अहिले त
And we
मैले
are trying to
सुने.
bring the fees also like down. You know, we are not as expensive as the so-called expensive schools.
Okay, that's
in town.
very good.
Right.
This is very good for the new generation to
Yes,
actually
right.
grasp this
Absolutely.
progressive education,
Yes. In fact, you know, we say learning has to happen in school.
not
You know,
outside.
Not outside. Most of the learning, you know, academic learning.
So basically, the
And
time
so many other
spent in the
things.
school is more important than
Absolutely.
घरमा बसेर गृह कार्य गर्ने. गृह कार्य गर्नुपर्छ.
गर्नुपर्छ, reinforcement of what they've learned. So that you know, it's like a
So
revision.
they just go through that.
Yes.
They can
Yes,
analyze it.
Absolutely. त्यो चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ.
So you're
तर
happy?
We are very happy. I'm very happy
तर
with what I
financially त अलि गाह्रो भयो नि त.
गाह्रो भएको छ अब
Let's
गर्ने
be
के?
honest, black and white, no lying today.
गाह्रो छ.
Ma'am,
गाह्रो
you
भइरहेछ.
cannot.
In fact, a very big school principal told me, you should increase the fees. What are you doing?
भन्छन्
भन्छन्.
तपाईको कतिजना बालबच्चा?
मेरो 2 जना.
ठुलो कहाँ?
ठुलो क्लास 10 मा
सानो?
अनि सानो 9 वर्षको क्लास 4 मा.
कहाँ पढ्दैछ?
मेरो स्कुलमा संस्कृत.
संस्कृतिमा.
राइट.
हैन?
हजुर.
त्यस्तो विश्वास लाग्छ तपाईको एजुकेसनमा?
विश्वास लागेर त इमेजिन एन एजुकेशनिस्ट लाइक मी.
यहाँ त आफ्नो बच्चाहरूलाई चाहिँ ठुला विदेशमा पठाएर ठुल्ठुला कलेज के अरे स्कुलमा पढाएर
हजुर.
अनि अन्य अभिभावकका बच्चाहरूलाई
I feel
चाहिँ पढाएर स्कुल चलाउँछ.
I feel we are giving at Sanskriti more than what any international school is giving. Let's say in terms of, let's say international schools ma गयो भने nothing less than $1,500 per month.
Yes.
And you just have to take out 1 0 from ours. And we are giving that kind of international standard.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
That's inclusive of everything?
Inclusive, in fact more. Some international schools don't even give food.
Wow. And how many teachers do you have?
Right now, for till grade 6, we have about 25.
के भन्नु तपाईले?
Yes.
Statistics नै मिलेन नि.
Oh.
110 students मा कति जना teachers?
25.
What are you doing? समाज सेवा? Diptee, I'm sorry. I'm being a little blunt here.
It will reap.
It will reap.
Our children are going
I'm
to
sorry
really do
I
well.
came, that was on a lighter
No,
note,
right.
but it'll reap.
It will.
It'll take time.
Yes.
Teachers like कसरी train गर्नुहुन्छ त तपाईँ?
We have ongoing trainings and workshop all the time throughout the year. So anything new that comes, like right now we've brought in IPC and MYC, which is the International Primary Curriculum and International Middle Years Curriculum. Before that, we had made our own curriculum, so it was pretty tough. But now, because that has there, so we have the back up, so we do a lot of trainings regarding new researches. Let's say we were in the industrial age, then we came into the information age, which is now. But
yes.
now, I believe it's going to change.
The world has become very small.
Yes, I believe it's going to be world of empathizers, storytellers, writers, you know, that's going to be in the next 30 years, 40 years. So we need to prepare our children for that era. And if you see, you know, the children of these days, they are the 21st century children. They know more than us. So actually we tell our children, what do you want to learn? And if you ask a 10-year-old, they will tell us what they want to know, what they want to learn.
They are quick.
They're very quick.
How fast they are, and all these things we're going to take after a
break.
Welcome back to Black and White. I have with me Diptee Acharya. Welcome back.
Thank you.
2025. So, educating them to be ready for that period of time needs a lot of calculations.
Yes.
A lot of vision.
They say that, you know, in the next 20-30 years or whatever, people are not going to stick to one job in the 21st century. Yes, which has already started. You have to feed your mind all the time.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to grow old.
Don't leave it idle.
Yeah.
And that is where age counts.
Yes.
You leave it idle, you grow old.
True.
If you don't, then you remain same.
Yes.
I remember the day when you jumped off that Potikosiko
Bridge.
Bridgewater. First thing I saw you standing there, next thing you said, boom, bungee.
My friends and family, they think, how did you do it?
Amazing, no?
Yeah, I'm an adventurous.
You
had to do it.
I had to do it. But you just went and you just stood there. But it's not a
plunge. Yeah.
And Ranji's face was like, I could see that. I trust you, Diptee. Tapeko children are like tapeko children, right?
Okay. Yes.
I'm talking about your daughters.
I feel my daughter is so much more smarter than me. She's very mature for her age, and she understands things very well. She's very much into society, giving back to society and contributing. They feel that they have to give back to society. Okay. And this is what we are inculcating in our children in Sanskriti.
So you are doing the same thing what you are doing at home in the school also?
What is needed.
Khana haru pani dinनुहुन्छ?
Yes.
Kasta khana cha?
भात दाल तरकारी अचार मिठो हुन्छ तातो तातो हुन्छ अरु भन्दा पनि children need nutrition.
Hygienic.
Yes. Without that they cannot. We are very proud of that.
Sahakari ki mangsahari?
Sakahari. Children actually have all vegetables in our school.
Why sir?
I know some children complain, but then they can have meat if they want at home. You know what we want to do is we want them to have vegetables, which is so needed for the body. In fact, one parent called me once and said, how do you cook the food there? Because the children have been complaining that the mother is not cooking good enough as Sanskriti. Yes, we've got compliments such as that.
Oh my God, I have to come and try that also. Curricular activity, any other?
Ekdamai. I feel that, you know, as academia and curriculum is needed, in the curriculum, you need sports, you need music, you need art, you know, all kinds of other things, you know, for a child to be an all-rounder. Okay. Which, of course, you know, I'm sure most of the schools are doing, and they're trying to do, of course. I don't deny that. But I feel at Sanskriti, we are giving a lot of essence to that.
You're
the extracurricular.
Literally.
Yes, literally.
Yeah?
Yes.
What are the things?
We do all kinds of sports, like basketball, football. Then we also do different things like b-boying, you know, and dances, you know, different types of dancing, classical dance, singing, vocal, musical instruments.
Student, 25 teacher.
So they get more opportunity also when they are less actually.
There will come a time when Sanskriti will definitely top off the list.
That would be awesome. That is what we want.
From Black and White, I definitely want to wish you all the success for that, you know.
Thank you
because
so
what
much.
you are doing is something which we have always missed in our lives. You are a courageous woman. त्यत्तिकै त्यो बन्जीबाट त्यसरी नै हाम फालेको होइन रहेछ आज साबित भयो कुरा गर्दाखेरि.
No, it's not like I don't have my days. I get tired and then I get all those negative things. I think my family, my husband, very supportive.
Educationist after ठाउँमा, a wife after ठाउँमा, mother after ठाउँमा, त्यो बाहेक तपाईको अरु इन्ट्रेस्टहरु?
Right now I am the president of Toastmasters Club, which is Everest Toastmasters Club. It is actually a club to hone your communication skills and leadership skills.
You don't repeat words when you communicate.
Yes.
No ums,
no ahs.
And
we call those crutch words. No you knows, I think, and
maybe so. Yeah.
Yes.
Therefore.
Right.
So
not only that,
it's a flow.
Yes, not only that, but we learn the entire thing, how to enhance. Yes.
Basically, when you go present yourself during Toastmasters, there's a flow of that language.
More than that, it's how you say it.
How you present yourself.
How you present yourself. In a Toastmasters Club, if you join a Toastmasters Club, you're not only learning how to speak, but you're listening too.
Who all are members in it?
We have many. We have about 6 clubs now in Kathmandu, 5 clubs, 6 in the making, and we have about altogether maybe about 150 to 150 members, 150 to 200 members.
Do you have to pay to become a member?
Yes, it's an international club.
Okay.
So you have to pay the fees to the headquarters in California.
So you enjoy doing that?
I'm the president right now of the club, and we are really trying to promote it.
What's your vision?
Because I've seen the benefits.
You have seen the benefits.
I've seen the benefits, and I've seen people improve being a Toastmaster.
What kind of people are involved in it?
People from all walks of life are there. Could be a doctor, engineer, teacher, banker,
What do they
businessman.
talk about?
We don't talk, it's a meeting. It's a very structured meeting, and we follow the meeting, and we meet every week.
To remain within that structure?
Yes, a manual is given to you, and then you follow the manual, and then it teaches you then how to organize your speech, how to say it, the body language. एकदमै चाहिने त्यो 2 मिनेट 2 शब्द भन्छ नि 2 शब्द भनेको 2 शब्दै हो के 2 शब्द भनेको 1000 शब्द हैन नि
त्यो 2 शब्द पुराउनु पर्छ
Yes, so you should be able to do
त्यस
that.
बाहेक के छ
Voluntary services हरु गर्छु. I'm involved in other charitable organization.
So you're keeping yourself busy.
But I would love to do more, which I can't. I'm too involved with Sanskriti right now, so that takes up almost 18 hours to 20 hours of my time.
Let's watch what people have to say about Sanskriti, what others have to talk about you, and your work, and we'll come back. Okay, let's watch.
She seems to be a very enterprising lady to me, especially in the academic field. We thought that Sanskriti would be a better school because I believe that she can balance both the modern teaching along with the conservative teaching which we want, a mix of both. And I believe that Diptee and Sanskriti can balance both of these together, which will be the best education that we can give to our child.
अहिलेसम्म मैले यो 4-5 वर्षमा जे देखेको छु मेरो बच्चाहरुमा जस्तो इम्प्रुभमेन्ट देखेको छु एकदम खुसी छु संस्कृतिमा कस्तो छ भने पढाउने मात्र हैन बुकमा मात्र हैन उनीहरुलाई एकदम इन्भल्भ गर्छ कुनै चीजको बारेमा सिकाउनु छ भने उनीहरुलाई बाहिर लग्छ एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्न लगाउँछ देखाएर सिकाएर गराएर सबै किसिमले उनीहरुलाई पढाउँछ र अनि उनीहरुको इन्ट्रेस्ट पनि त्यही अनुसार जागेको छ बच्चाहरुमा and I'm very happy with the school.
As a guardian, basically we are happy. We are happy with the child's progress. In fact, my daughter, she's doing better in her academics also. She's coming out with better marks also. That is what we want. First and foremost, we want her to be strong in her studies. And she's coming out as expected.
मलाई जसले पनि सोध्यो भने एउटा स्कुल बारेमा भन न भन्दाखेरि संस्कृति लगत विदाउट इभन थिंकिङ दुईचोटी पनि सोच्नु पर्दैन एकचोटी पनि सोच्नु पर्दैन भन्छु किनभने मैले भोगेको छु मलाई चाहिँ म चाहिँ एकदम खुसी छु एज अ प्यारेन्ट
Diptee, that was what they had to say. I don't know, are you happy or not? I don't know, that's up for you. Jana, just give you 1 minute only. Talk to our audience. Tell them in 1 minute what progressive education is all about and your aims and ambition.
What I would say is there are many schools, but I feel our type of school is still needed in this country. So I really don't feel that we need to convey to parents nowadays, they understand, they are very well aware of the fact of the globalization. Our children need to know that they have to go into that world prepared, be there. So for that, they need a proper foundation, as you said. And then what we are doing at Sanskriti is, it's not only the personal attributes that we are trying to take out of a child, but we want them to give them that open-mindedness, the international mindedness. I studied in India because my parents felt that, that was needed at that moment.
We didn't have it here.
We didn't have it here. But now if you have it here, then why do you even need to send your children to boarding schools?
Wow.
You can keep them with you till the age of 16 or 18 and give them the values.
Time
yes.
to create that value.
Yes. I mean, of course, the country is not in the best of times, but we are here. We've been here all these years.
Internationally, कुरा गर्ने बित्तिकै अंग्रेजी भाषा मात्रै हुन्छ कि अरु पनि हुन्छ तपाईकोमा?
We are very particular that Nepali पनि राम्रो होस्.
Nepali
like if you see, I'm not very good at Nepali because I didn't study in Nepal. So my Nepali is not as good as someone who would have studied in Nepal. I can totally agree. But
त्यहाँ पढ्नेहरुको त सबै
yes, तर यही नेपालमा पढायो भने एटलिस्ट नेपाली त राम्रो हुन्छ.
नेपाली पनि राम्रो हुन्छ, अरु भाषा
अंग्रेजी पनि राम्रो हुन्छ. हामीका फ्रेन्च छ, चाइनिज छ. Our children are learning everything.
निहामा पनि गर्छ त्यहाँ.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. I'm going to shake hands to this beautiful lady here.
Thank
you so much for being on
Thank
Black
you
and
for
White.
having me here.
We will definitely sit and I'll come for lunch with you.
Please.
We need people like Diptee here in our country. अघि उहाँले भन्नुभयो नि, म पनि भारतमै पढेको हुँ. नेपालमा पढ्दै थिएँ तर विदेशमा गएर पढेँ. किन विदेशमा गएर पढेँ भन्दाखेरि यहाँ जुन एजुकेसन अहिले उहाँहरूले दिइरहनु भएको छ त्यस्तो त्यतिखेर थिएन, पाइँदैन थियो. तर अहिले त्यस्तो किसिमको शिक्षा यहाँ प्राप्त हुन सक्छ भने why not try here? Try it yourself. If you are not satisfied, you have the choices. But if you are satisfied, at least tell everybody that we do have that opportunity for our children here. Especially this goes for parents of Sanskriti. If you are happy with what I've said just now, time for you to be the ambassadors also. Until next week, do stay back with Black and White, because I'm going to come back with a lot of positive thought, positive idea, positive people like Diptee, and positive shows every week for you. Until then, namaste, Acharya, and good night.